I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how fast or slow it is. I just want to be on that edge of control and feel the planet sliding under my tires. I'm building cabinets for my basement. And I was thinking, I've decided to make a video for you guys who want to race at the track. You want to take a car and start racing. I don't care what event. I don't care if you're a fast driver or a slow driver, but this is what you want to do. Well, we've got some tips for you. Now, before we get started, I really need to mention that there's something extremely tricky about giving suggestions or counsel to people who want to race at the track. Now, the issue is, the subject of cars is probably the widest subject on planet Earth. And the reason for that is because people don't have the same relationship with cars as other people. I'm not into drag racing. I don't like washing cars. I don't care about car aesthetics. That's me. I'm pragmatic with cars. For me, I want to drive a machine. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how fast or slow it is. I just want to be on that edge of control and be doing process optimization at every moment, at every instant, and feel the planet sliding under my tires. That's me. So for every one of you listening, you'll have your own angle at your relationship with cars, basically. So the advice I'm going to give you is for one reason only. Drive as much as possible and become a better driver. That is the main focus of this video. So let's get started. Okay, in the mind of a lot of wannabe racers, drivers, track day people, whatever, they want a fast and good-looking car. For whatever reason. Is it because if they're a slow driver at the track, they don't want to feel too bad, at least their car is nice? Or is it because they don't want to drive a cheap, ugly car and be fast in it? Or worse, do they not want to be in a cheap, ugly car, slow car, and be a bad driver? Because that would be too hard on their ego or on their image. I'll leave that up to you guys. So oftentimes, people who want to go to the track, they want a fast, potentially fast car. And then they might look into the setup somewhat. And then if they can make their car half reliable, as long as it doesn't break down too much, that's okay. And budget, well, they think about that last. So they got this fast car, but they have no money to run it, or to finish building it, or to repair it. The resultant of all this, doing those steps I just mentioned in order, means that they don't drive much. So they have a real nice car on paper. It sits in their garage. It goes to the track once or twice a year, max, or it never goes at all. At Shifted Racing, we focus on driving as much as possible. That means the structure of how we do things is actually completely opposite to a lot of people who would like to go to the track or who do go to the track. So those points in reverse order are: we focus on seat time and driver training. Drive as much as you can. If you can't go to the track, we do simulation. We have a rallycross cars that we can drive in snow, gravel. We don't care if it rains. We don't care if it's cold outside. So we focus on seat time. Then we make sure our budget is solid. Instead of waiting for our paychecks to come in, we have allotted budget per month, per year to race. So we know that the events we're going to do, we're going to have money for it. Our third principle is reliability. If I want to be doing all this seat time and keep my budget within check, I want my car to be reliable. A lot of people tell me, why don't you turbo your Sentra? No. Budget, reliability, it's going to kill my seat time somewhere. I'm going to be dealing with hotter under hood temperatures. I know you can get a pretty reliable turbo setup nowadays. Why? Is the time gains from a turbo my biggest weakness right now? Well, I'm running 8-year-old tires, so the tires will probably play a larger role in getting quicker lap times or stage times than a turbo. So keep it simple. We want to drive as much as possible. And then so once we have all our seat time, our budget is in check, our car is reliable, so we know we'll have our seat time and keep our budget in check, then we look at car setup. If we can do some changes to the car that'll make it faster for not much money, that's what we'll do. And then the fifth point, which usually people start with but we end with, is our car potential speed. On paper, how fast is the car? Like how much horsepower does it have? What's the lateral G achievable in a corner, etc. Now the history behind why I like focusing on driving first is because I was raised on a BMX, I was raised on a motocross, I was raised out east where there was nothing to do for me but drive my car hard through the back roads. So I have a lot of seat time behind my belt. I've driven kilometers and kilometers and kilometers flat out, like more than a lot of people. That's why I focus on driving, because it's easy for me to do that and worry about the car secondly. But investment-wise, bang for buck, let's say you're a slow driver and you invest in the car to make yourself go faster. Well, that's only as good as the car is functioning, and it's only as good as you have that car. You sell the car and you have to start over. But if you invest on your driving, you can even jump into somebody else's car and be quick out of the gate. So investing in your driving skills, especially your car control, to be able to bring the car on the edge to drive fast and be comfortable with it stepping out, or be comfortable with it doing funny tricks on you through certain off-camber corners and whatever, that's going to be the biggest investment. Besides, if you're good with car control, you're probably not going to throw your car into the wall for absolutely no reason. So you make your car all quick, you didn't invest in car control and you throw it into the wall, that's just money. It's just burn money as we go. So investing in your driving talents through a simulator, worst case, that'll be your biggest return on investment. So guys, stop doing it backwards if you want to be a better driver. If you want a fast car in your garage, fine. Then work on having a fast car and do the seat time at the end. But if you want to become a better driver, seat time, budget, reliability, car setup, then car potential speed. We all know this guy that was really, really fast in a Toyota Paseo, so I've heard. This guy focused on driving. He didn't focus on modifying his Paseo or changing cars, upgrading to something fast. Exceptional drivers drive slow cars often. I'm getting all intense now. Okay. So to finish this video, I knew a young driver, he'd go to the karting track, he wanted to go faster. So what did he do? Did he concentrate? This is rental karts. Did he concentrate on trying to make the kart faster? No, he knew that he was the weakest link, probably. Yeah, the karts weren't perfect, they're rental karts. So they're touch and go. But he came to me and he said, "Kurt, I want to be faster." Well, we worked on the braking points, we worked on memorizing the track, getting to be intimate with the track, and the guy cut down 1.5 seconds per lap within a year. That's return on investment. Every little application of what he learned through every corner is going to serve on other tracks with other vehicles. He's going to be familiar with modifying the racing line just a bit to change your apex and change your exit speed. Put the time into the driving and you'll save a lot of money for the same result. Well, thanks for watching this video. We could talk about this all day. If you want to be faster at the track, concentrate on your driving skill, contact us if you need a hand. You probably already know lots of very talented drivers in your entourage or at the track that are faster than you with less. Within our network that we already have, there's definitely some people that can help you be faster with your driving skill. So, catch you next time.